And good evening and welcome to the Upper St. Clair varsity hockey game this evening, where your Panthers will take on the Blue Devils from Mount Lebanon. Another version of our backyard brawl here. Mount Lebanon struggling a little bit this year with a 2-8 record and coming off a 5-game stretch of 0-4 and 1-4, if you will. Panthers coming off an impressive victory against Norwin, 8-5, and a big offensive performance by the two big guns for Upper St. Clair. Puccetti with 5 goals and Cassidy notching 2. Stellar goaltending again from Michael Ambrose, one of the top goaltenders here in the league, and Austin Cassidy breaking the top 20 in the PIHL scoring ranks. So this should be always a tough test. Mount Lebanon struggling a little bit this year, but always seem to play the Panthers tough here. And we're home tonight, so we'll take the action to the ice. Mount Lebanon sporting a 2-6 record, coming off their last 5, 1-4-0, and a 0-4 last 4 games here. Panthers not many games in hand. Cannon Mac leading the Section 1 division with a 7-1-2 record, and Upper St. Clair only 5 games played this year. We've had 2 of the games canceled at the Penguins Pond, and we'll make up for that in January. Panthers sporting a 3-1-1 record here. Panthers will travel left to right on your TV dial. I'm Kurt Carruth on your high-definition Panthers television network, along with Lisa Ambrose. And we're underway. Mount Lebanon missing several of their players out for either illness or injury. Their big-time goaltender, Clay Wida, is not in the pipes, and they'll have goaltender Kirshner will get the nod. And for the Panthers, number 31, our senior goaltender, Michael Ambrose. Play will come back to center, where it's picked up by Boyd, and he'll leave it for Stork, and he's going to wheel around. A big-time defenseman's going to rip it from 30, and that'll just whistle wide. Nice play by Cassidy, and he looks for Boyd down low. Oh, and he takes a heavy hit in the corner, and Mount Lebanon with an excellent job getting the play back to center. Play comes off the neutral ice board, where Puccetti tries to bank it in, but that'll hit the linesman, and we'll clear the length of the ice, where Woomer will touch up, and we'll have an icing play with 15:54 remaining here in the first. Face-off taken and controlled by the Panthers. Good to see Ackerman back out there, number 91, off a recent hip injury. And he's going to be physical right out of the gate here. Play's going to come all the way back, where Ambrose will play it to the far board. It'll be picked up by McCombs. He's unable to get it out. Good follow-up here by the Panthers, and McCombs once again will pick up the mail. Taken by Lydon. Panthers battling to get it out of the zone. Oh, a heavy hit there again by Ackerman, and he's going to take the rush back to center. Crosses it up with Crockett and McCombs on his wings. Play comes back to the point, where that'll be blasted in by number 40, Woomer, and he takes a heavy hit on the far board. Controlled neatly here by the Panthers, where Ackerman will leave it for Woomer, and a good give and go back to McCombs. Play is loose, and still nobody on the right point for the Panthers. It looks like Mount Lebanon's going to be kind of hanging a player back here, so Lydon's got to stay with him, unable to keep the play. 5 attackers in the zone, and that might be their strategy, as I think it was unveiled to your son earlier this evening. And we used to call that cherry picking where I came from. Like we're going to have a minor penalty here. Number 7, Thomas Kang, is going to get a minor, and the Panthers will indeed now go on their first power play of the evening. Play comes back to Ackerman. He's going to take a big move. Oh, shot on. Good effort there, and right on the tape of Stork down deep, and he was unable to cash in, and looked like he had an open net opportunity. Be careful here, a little breakaway. Cassidy gets back into play as number 17, Littman, takes it across the blue stripe, and right back on the attack comes Cassidy. He's going to beat two defenders. He takes it wide on the off wing, checks up, leaves it for Ackerman at the point, fakes a shot over to Cassidy. Very aggressive penalty kill here by Mount Lebanon. Seem to be attacking the player with the puck. Back to Ackerman again. He takes a big-time slapper, and that goes wide to Stork. Comes off the blade of Cassidy, and that's here we go again. And a good play there by Mount Lebanon, and Panthers perhaps got away with a minor interference play there as Ackerman lost his skates, but no call, and Alibrand's going to skate it back to center. Our captain, number 33. Another hit from behind. Panthers dodge another penalty that probably could have been called. And Mount Lebanon doing an excellent job here on the penalty kill with 30 seconds remaining in the Panther man advantage. Cassidy will take it across the red stripe, and he'll take it all the way down. He looks to take a backhand, checks up in the corner. Boy, a very aggressive penalty kill here. Good play by Ackerman, and it's going to be whistled on a delayed offside. I thought he might have kept that in on the blue line, but to no avail. And with 11 seconds remaining, 12:58 in the first, we're still scoreless at 0. Face-off taken by Kroc, and he's just going to drive it down deep. And it looks like Mount Lebanon will successfully kill their first shorthanded situation. Oh, good pass there by Puccetti through the crease, but nobody home. And once again, Mount Lebanon just kind of hanging a guy back in center field here. Lydon's going to shadow him, and that's number 40, Farrell. Play is chipped in where Woomer will play it. Another 40 here, and Farrell will play it in the corner. Comes right out into the slot area, shot by Gershinoff, and that's going to go wide. And Panthers content to get it back to center. Good effort there by Crockett, but tried to beat 2 or 3 players. Play is taken by Colcom. He leaves it for Crockett, and the Panthers will go on a change here. Picked off at center where Koch takes it. Perhaps was a delayed offside. The referees missed that one. Taken down the crease is Ceramic. Play along the far boards, and boy, the hitting is really picking up here in the first period. A shot, oh my, just whistled wide by Ceramic. And that play will come all the way back to the neutral ice area where Littman will play it. And that's going to get chipped into the Panther bench. And we'll have a face-off at center ice with 11:18 remaining now in the first. Face-off going to be taken by Reinheimer, controlled by the Panthers. Mount Lebanon just again content to hang a couple players back and send one in, and boy, this could be an interesting game on the offensive play. Looks like we're going to have another penalty issued here. This one's going to go against Upper St. Clair, and they'll be guilty of an icing call. And at the 10:49 mark, we're going to get a cross-checking minor penalty. That penalty is going to go to number 24, Kyle Shiro. And could that be the son of our Penguin GM, Ray Shiro? Probably is. Let's get them playing hockey, Ray. I'm going through withdrawal with purchasing a 4-game pack at the Wheeling Nailers. This Saturday I'll be in Reading watching the Reading Royals play the Gwinnett Gladiators. And we'll be in Charleston to see the Stingrays play the Orlando Solar Bears. So I've got it all ironed out, Lisa. I am the new ECHL Western Pennsylvania representative. Back to the point, a deflection shot in by number 19, Nelson. That's going to be tipped wide. And that play comes back all the way to center where Honkalo regroup. Outlet pass, unable to control, goes right on the tape of Stork. Takes it to defense partner Alibrand, and he drives it the length of the ice. And precious seconds will come off the clock. 50 seconds remains in the Blue Devils man advantage. Play comes over to number 7, Kang. Good play there by Woomer as he gets a better angle on the Blue Devil, and the Panthers successfully shoot it where Ackerman will take a wide angle shot. Play comes back to Puccetti. He'll take the left-handed shot, gives it back to Ackerman, and he'll take a heavy hit and be put on his wallet. Banks it off the center ice boards where Woomer will get there first. And a good effort there by Woomer as he'll clear the play. And that should pretty much do it with 7 seconds remaining now in the Blue Devil man advantage. Boy, Ackerman just really throwing the body around today. Play comes loose at center where Leiden and Woomer will collide, but Woomer picks it up. Outlet pass to number 4, Crockett, right on the tape, and he'll take it with Puccetti trailing on the left wing. Crockett's going to take it wide, still controlling. Left-handed shot's going to leave it at the point, and a good effort there by Mount Lebanon. And it's going to be kicked in here on a offside play with 8:17 to go. So kind of a interesting strategy here early for Mount Lebanon. Coach David Hornak basically deciding to kind of disrupt the normal flow of the game, perhaps open up the ice area, basically being a 4-on-4 situation, hanging one player back. And I would think that would perhaps favor the Panthers, Lisa, with the speed that this team has, but so far unable to really get any quality scoring opportunities and even have had a man advantage. So that's the interesting thing. We're probably not going to see an 8-5 game when you play a Mount Lebanon team. Usually a pretty disciplined defensive team, and they're content, just like Bethel Park, to win 1 and 2-0 games. Good play by Alibrand to redirect it behind the goaltender. Kept in neatly by the Blue Devils, but it'll skate back to center where Baradone will play it. The wrister, oh, it's loose, shot on, score! And McComb's gonna get the tally. Number 28 on a nice assist there by Baradone. And Cassidy will also get a point on an assist, and the Panthers get off to an early 1-0 lead. Kirshner made the initial save, and it was camped on the doorstep, and McCombs made no doubt about it. And he gets Upper St. Clair off to that all-important first goal. 7:36, the time of the goal. And McCombs will tally his first goal of the season. And I'm sure a happy number 28. Play comes down, shot on, oh, good blocker save, and it was almost like Ambrose baited him from our angle, Lisa. It looked like that upper right-hand corner was wide open, but no problem when he got the blocker down, and a quality save here, and a good opportunity by number 9 on Nathan Ward coming down the left wing. Face off right on, and Ambrose will say, "I'll hold on," and we'll try it again as 2 seconds elapse. And we'll face it off to the left of the senior goaltender. Face off going to be taken by Steven Ceramic. Good play by Woomer, getting a lot of ice time right on the tape of Cassidy, and he feathers it right to Buccetti. He's got a trailer in Ackerman. Oh, and a good defensive effort there. And Mount Lebanon's going to be guilty of an icing play. And we'll face it off in the Upper St. Clair attack zone with 6:51 remaining in the first. Panthers enjoy a 1-0 lead. This will be it for our last telecast here of the year 2012. Season greetings. Happy holidays to everybody. And our next telecast will be from the Penguins Pond on January the 2nd. And I guess they've needed cold weather to get that rink up and running, because we've had 2 games canceled earlier this year with the warm winter. Shot right on, a good save again by Ambrose as he's perfect on his angle. Michael Ambrose, one of the top goaltenders in the PIHL ranks, with a 3-1-1 record, 2 shutouts, and a goals against average of 2.55 and a save percentage of 90.4. Play comes onto the near board, where that's going to be picked up here by Crockett, Boyd, and McCombs. Crockett will head to the bench and change up. Taken by Boyd here on the near board, kept in neatly by Upper St. Clair Shiro. And again, Mount Lebanon will be guilty of a icing play. And with 6:01 now remaining in the first, we'll face it off again to the left of the Mount Lebanon goaltender. Face-off controlled, and a big slapper from Alibrand at the right point is hitting bodies in front. Taken by Kang, and he'll outlet back to center, where it'll be picked up by number 17, Stork, and he's got a head of steam as he'll come down the off wing. Oh, good centering pass as he looked for Shiro there. It'll be played in the corner by Matt Finn. And once again, Mount Lebanon just really battling with the transitions play, and guilty of their 4th or 5th icing here of the first period. Big face-off win there for the Panthers. Won cleanly and directed back to the left point. Comes into the corner where the give and go down deep. Centering pass comes off the mark as he was looking for number 78 Reinheimer down deep. Wide angle shot by number 40 Farrell, and that easily deflected by Ambrose. Shot again blocked by Alibrand in front, and finally cleared back to McCombs at center. Or excuse me, number 78 Reinheimer. And we're going to have a deflection by number 40, the center fielder Farrell. And he deflects it into the rafters, and we'll face it off once again. Boy, so a relatively quick moving first period until the last 2 minutes. It feels like a basketball game. Speaking of basketball, I am going to actually attend tomorrow night the Upper St. Clair Bethel Park game, and that is in Bethel. Always wanted to see that venue, and that arena is unbelievable. It's like a gladiator arena where they have the balcony all the way around the top, and the 4 sections come together and make a beautiful, beautiful Coliseum effect. 4:15 remains in the first period, taken here by Mount Lebanon. Once again, they're really battling here with the transition. Mount Lebanon really just gets it out of the zone and doesn't have anywhere to go. Taken by Boyd, a wide angle shot, and boy, Panthers really have battled with the shots on goal here. Mount Lebanon always a pretty gifted skating team, and they're playing pretty physical here this first period. Just lacks some offensive prowess here. Big hit there at center by Lydon, and he's going to get the, looks like he's going to get the hands up a little bit, and we're going to have a minor penalty dished out to number 36. Hit from behind. 2-minute minor, 3:33 the time of the penalty, and Mount Lebanon will go on their second man advantage of the evening. Faceoff is controlled by Mount Lebanon, where they'll redirect it behind Ambrose, taken by Woomer, unable to get it out. Good give and go there, and a weak effort from the left point by Littman goes wide. Finally going to be cleared the length of the ice by the Panthers. Going to be played by Kirshner, and Ackerman with a good job to forecheck down deep. Perhaps let him off the hook here as the Mount Lebanon player was kind of down. Good play there. It's going to be taken the length of the ice by Honkala, and a good wrister from 20, but a better save by Ambrose. Back to the point. Oh, and that came off Ackerman's shin pad. Unable to keep it in is number 40 Farrell, and he'll have to regroup at center. They're tied up with Crockett here as he'll battle 3 blue jerseys. Good play by Woomer, and he certainly has been skating with a ton of confidence out there, number 40 Woomer. Redirected in front by number 27 Westover for Mount Lebanon. And Littman tries to bat it out of the air. And it looks like we're going to have a stop and play with 2:21 now remaining in the first. 48 seconds remains in the Panther penalty. Faceoff controlled by Upper St. Clair, and Stork is going to battle, but a good effort to kick that off the board and get it back to center. Kind of took a weird carom, but the Panthers got a good bounce there. Good play by McCombs as he'll keep them out of the attack zone. And right back to regroup is number 7 Kang. He's going to beat 2 Panther players pulled down here by McCombs. It looks like we're going to have a tripping minor, and the Panthers now will find themselves shorthanded for another 2 minutes here in the first period. And Mount Lebanon will go on actually a 5-on-3 advantage for the next 15 seconds. Time of that penalty to McCombs for tripping is at 1:48. And a big face-off win there by Upper St. Clair, and he'll bank it back, but not out. Kept in here by number 19 Honkala. 2-man advantage for the next 5 seconds. Plays it over, deflection in front, it's loose. And Panthers now get another man on the ice, so we'll skate 5-on-4 for the next minute 38. Loose in front, a drive, oh my, and he shot it high and wide. And Littman had an excellent opportunity from about 15. But that'll hit the meshing, and we'll have a stop and play. And the face-off will be to the right of Ambrose. Another good face-off win there by the Panthers, but Mount Lebanon picks his pocket. Good effort there by Ward as he takes an aggressive move to the goal, but Mount Lebanon really battling with getting the puck on the net. Big check there by Stork behind Ambrose. Going to be controlled by Ceramic, and he'll take it back to the right point where number 9 Ward will redirect it behind Ambrose. Good play here by Stork at once again, Panthers blessed with several really, really good defensemen this year. Here we got Cassidy breaking down deep. He tries to pass it between his legs, and he's pulled down with no call. Cassidy still controlling. And he's got eyes behind his head because he's really gifted at avoiding these center ice collisions. Ackerman takes it wide. Oh, and a big two-hander right on Ackerman. And right in front of the official. A good call here by number 19 is going to be Gildy Honkala with the two-hander on Ackerman. And a slashing minor will come at the 21-second mark of the first period. So we will skate 4-on-4 for the next 33 seconds, and the Panthers then will go on a power play for a minute and a half. Good face-off win there by Mount Lebanon. They're going to shoot at the length of the ice and right on the center of the goal where Ambrose will redirect it into the corner. Oh, giveaway here. Be careful here. Good play by Stork to get back in. Oh, we're going to have a heavy hit here. And another penalty is going to be dished out. Looks like we might have an elbowing minor here. Boyd a little bit aggressive, and he lifted him off the ice with his elbow, I believe. We'll have to see what the call is, but that minor penalty is going to come. Looks like an interference minor. So we're going to have Boyd with got a upset Upper St. Clair cameraman here, camerawoman. So we're going to have a minor penalty to Boyd for interference. That play will come as time expired, so at the 17-minute mark. So we've got more red and green on the scoreboard like Christmas. So
playing amateur.
Yeah.
You get more of that high school than on.
I guess. So here we go. We're going to have, I guess, what is that going to be? A 4-on-3? Yeah, they'll have an advantage for 4-on-3. Then will be 4-on-4, and then they'll actually go back on another power play after the minute 37, so for maybe 23 seconds. So they'll have two mini power plays here. They're going to have a 12-second power play until McCombs comes back on the ice. Then they'll skate 4-on-4, and then we'll have a 23-second man advantage for Mount Lebanon. Panthers will change sides. We will now skate right to left in their home whites, trimmed in red and black. And Mount Lebanon with their gorgeous blue, white, and gold away uniforms. And their Michigan Wolverine-like helmets. Face-off taken by, we've got hardly any bodies on the ice, so we got a wide open rink with the Panthers skating 3 and Mount Lebanon 4 skaters. And that'll do it. Now we're back with McCombs on the ice skating 4-on-4. I used to like to call that the Wayne Gretzky rule. Gretzky used to salivate at 4-on-4 situations to get that big open ice. Taken by Ceramic, and he's going to be unable to control where Austin Cassidy will have a little bit of a giveaway here. Oh my, and a good opportunity there for Mount Lebanon as they had a wrister from 15. Taken by Cassidy. He's actually going to put themselves in offside, and a good call. A late call, but the right call. And with 16:16 remaining, we will have a face-off just outside the blue line. Former Mount Lebanon coach Joe Rodella, now a Pitt hockey coach, a former Penn Hills graduate with myself, here scouting Upper St. Clair. Taken by Ackerman as he wrists it from 20. Good outlet pass there, right on the tape of number 17, Littman. He'll check up at center and drive it down deep, where that'll be picked up here by Woomer. He's going to have a little bit of a giveaway, but a good play by Leiden to pick him, help his defense partner, and right back on the attack comes Puccetti. He'll regroup at center. He'll take it across the red stripe. He takes a blistering drive and a good save there by Kirschner. And he'll hold on with 15:31 now remaining in the second. Still skating 4-on-4 for the next 11 seconds. And then Mount Lebanon will have a mini power play of their own.
Oh, I know.
Well, he moved the defenseman up, McVeigh, and it went right by him. Play kept in by number 11, Manzo. Now Mount Lebanon will find themselves on a man advantage. Play comes over to the right point, and a blistering shot by Manzo is blocked in front and cleared the length of the ice. And that should do it. We're back to skating 5-on-5. Picked up here by Ceramic. He's going to be blocked by Crockett. Good effort. And finally going to be taken by Crockett, and he'll dump it back to center. Unfortunately, he'll be guilty of an icing play. I guess
he thought we still had a penalty.
Yes, he did not take that past the red stripe, so the Panthers, I think, will be guilty of their perhaps first icing call here of the evening, and will face it off in the attack zone to the left of our Panther goaltender. Another face-off win here for Mount Lebanon, taken by Honkala, where he'll drive it behind Ambrose. Good effort there by number 42, Grimm, and he'll clear the Panther zone. Good to see Coach Denny Kierstein playing multiple lines tonight. Taken by Koch. Takes a power move. Oh, and he gets a backhanded shot off, and a good save by Kirschner as he had Cassidy trailing. And he's just getting manhandled here at center with no call. Big check there in the corner by Grimm. Taken by Koch, and a little drop pass goes by the mark. And finally, Mount Lebanon gets it back to center. Shot from about 30 is going to be held on as Farrell risks it. And a good easy save by Ambrose. And they'll face it off to the right of our goaltender with 13:36 remaining. Panthers still enjoy and clinging to a 1-0 lead. Rocket takes a face-off, controlled and won by the Panthers to Alibrand as he'll redirect it to Ackerman. He's got a trailer, and McCombs comes down deep. Shot, oh, and a waffle shot as McCombs was looking for his second tally of the evening. And he probably had a little bit more time than he thought, but a good effort. Got the shot on goal, and a better save by Kirschner. And he'll cradle it and hold on. And we'll have a face-off to the left of the Blue Devil goaltender. Another face-off win for the Panthers, taken by Ackerman, and he's going to be controlled by the Mount Lebanon defense, number 7, Kang. Finally going to be redirected back out of the zone where Woomer will play it. Kick back to center where Ackerman on a blind pass comes right back to Mount Lebanon. Picked up by number 27, Westover. Ambrose will come out of the pipes to play that. He'll leave it for Woomer, and boy, the Mount Lebanon team swarming and sometimes gambling with 1 and 2 different players on the Panthers, which means there's got to be an open avenue here. One of the traits of Mount Lebanon, again, the speed of this team. And again, a very direct effort here where they are kind of thwarting the Panthers in their transition game, and they're really pretty much going a dangerous move here by Ackerman as he goes right by the goal. Going to take it end to end here. He still controls the puck. Looks to center. He takes a shot. He gets it on. We're going to have a little bit of an interference play here. A good effort there by Ackerman, and I think he's going to draw a penalty here against Mount Lebanon. And a good end-to-end effort there, and indeed he does. Penalty is going to come to number 18, Griffin Nelson. And the 2-minute minor will be at the 12:49 mark. The Panthers will have the man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Good face-off win there by Boyd. Back to Puccetti, almost loses control. Shoots it through the legs of the Mount Lebanon defender, and a good effort by Mount Lebanon to clear the zone, where Alibrand takes it all the way back in and will regroup behind Ambrose. Just an innocent play like that, Lisa, in 30 seconds goes by the mark. Right back on the attack comes Cassidy, and he's going to lose control of it. Kept in neatly, but Puccetti will lose his blade, and right back on the attack comes number 40, Farrell, and he's on the off wing. Takes a big power move to the slot, and a good effort there, and another good save by Ambrose as he was on top of his game. Right back to center comes Cassidy, unable to control, and Mount Lebanon another good effort to clear the zone. 1:05 remains in the man advantage. Play by Alibrand, but boy, Mount Lebanon once again a very aggressive forecheck here, where Conti goes right after the puck. They're going to beat the Panthers to the play. A lot of chirping from the bench going on here, but Panthers really battling with the shots on goal. Good play by Stork. Hits it back to Alibrand. He redirects it, and once again, look how they're attacking the Panther players here. You would think there'd be an open person, but the speed of Mount Lebanon is pretty evident here, and a good shot by Puccetti, and Kirshner makes the save. And these are games that remind you of our lovely Steelers
Yeah,
and how they play to the level of the competition, if you will. But yikes, anything can happen in these 1-0 games, as we certainly have seen our Steelers lose their share of close games. And you wonder, Raiders, Cleveland, San Diego, and Kansas City in overtime. Unbelievable. Taken by Ackerman, and unable to really control, and it's kicked back out in a very uneventful power play for the Panthers, as I'm sure if they got but 1 or 2 shots on goal. 10:40 remains now in the second period here. Panthers clinging to a 1-0 lead. Kind of a little mini break where Crockett will redirect it to Ackerman. Taken down deep, picked up by Crockett. It's loose in front. Oh my! I think Kirshner looked behind him, but nevertheless he's going to save it in front, and he had McCombs on the doorstep with nobody around, but good effort there by the Mount Lebanon goaltender, and he'll hold on. And with 10:24 remaining, the face-off will be to the right of the Blue Devil goaltender. Face-off taken by Koch, but controlled by Mount Lebanon, where number 7, Kang, will take it. Kept in neatly by Baradone, but back to center, where it'll be played by McVeigh. Kind of on the near board, you really have lost, can't really see the actual physical puck on the near board. It stayed there, seemed like an eternity. It's finally going to be taken out by Mount Lebanon. They'll look to redirect it ahead to Farrell, but he's unable to control. Backhanded shot goes right through the crease. Play is finally going to be taken by Koch, and he'll come down the left wing. Good centering pass there to Baradone, a backhanded effort, and that'll go easily redirected into the corner. This line really hustling for the Panthers. Picked up here by Puccetti. He's got a open wing in McVeigh, and a little left field pass comes all the way back to Ceramic. And a good play by Colcom to play center field and watch number 8. Finally going to be taken at center here by McVeigh, and he'll take it down deep. And Mount Lebanon will skate it back to center. Good intercept there by Cassidy, but once again, Panthers really struggling with the penetration into the zone. Taken here by Cassidy, takes a big move, and he redirects it into the corner where it'll be picked up by Puccetti. Back to the point where Alibrand looks to tee it up, blocked in front, and Mount Lebanon clears. And right back on the attack come the Blue Devils. Good effort there by Alibrand as he plays the body. Play comes back to center. It's like they actually had a late change there. But as I counted the men, it was indeed 5-on-5. Play comes again back to center where Stork will play it. Boy, I think I kind of like those 8-5 games, if you will. This is a very, very tightly contested game here. Hard to believe this team is 2-8. And there's a tripping call at center and nothing called. And right back on the attack comes number 11, Manzo. Wrister in front, it's loose, be careful here. Oh my, and Big Ben struck one. And that play came loose, and Mount Lebanon player number 27, Westover, hit the pipe. Wow. And he took a full slap shot from about 10 feet, hit the left pipe, and the Panthers dodge a big bullet there with 7:28 now remaining in the second period. Panthers unable to really extend this lead, just enjoying a 1-0 lead right now. Face-off win by Crockett, shot right on. Good save again by Kirschner, and he'll hold. And the call-up goaltender having a pretty good game. Face-off won by Mount Lebanon. Ambrose is going to gamble and come out, play the play. Taken by McCombs, and he'll avoid a check. Puck will come back to center where it'll be cradled, but McCombs picks up the mail. Comes down the left wing, shot right on, and another good chest save there by Kirschner. And he's going to hold on with 6:58 now remaining in the second.
Jerry?
Face-off taken by Koch and controlled by number 19, Honkala. Good play by Woomer. Redirects it to Baradone. And Panthers again guilty of an icing call here. And we'll face it off again with 6:44 to go. Panthers' next game will be Thursday, December 20th against the State College team up in Penn State. The I-22 bus will be on the road. State College in second place behind Norwin in Section 3, sporting a 4-3 record, with 7 games played here in the 2012-2013 season. Shot's going to go right into the pads of Puccetti, who is sprawled to the ice. Probably the best offensive attack here in the game by Mount Lebanon. Taken by number 19, Honkala. He'll redirect it into the near board. Oh, heavy hit there by Puccetti. Taken by Boyd. Oh, and a redirect by Cassidy. And he's got the stick work all over him. Boy, and a good opportunity there for the Panthers. Little break here. Once again, Ceramic hanging back, and he's unable to get that shot on the goal. Wide angle shot there by Honkala, and a good effort there by Ambrose to stick it into the corner. Picked up here by Cassidy, and that pass will go by the mark. And it looks like they're going to wave icing off in this case. Oh, a little giveaway here. Be careful here. Shot on, another good save. Farrell with a good effort on the off wing, and Ambrose quick to redirect that into the right corner. Mount Lebanon playing with a little bit of a sense of urgency and a little bit of confidence here late in the second. Right back on the point, a shot, it's loose, it goes in! And a redirected front. I'm not sure if Farrell's going to get the tally, number 40. I think he might. And that play came off the blocker, and it might have actually hit a Mount Lebanon player and redirected back in very quickly. And once again, Panthers find themselves tied here at 1 with a team that is 2-6 on the season. Time of the goal, 5:07. Farrell will tally his first of the evening. And the shot's going to be driven in from center, and Kirshner decides to hold on, and with 4:59 to go, faceoff will be in the attack zone to the left of the Mount Lebanon goaltender. Good faceoff win there for the Panthers. And once again, Panthers unable to sport 2 defensemen at the point because the Mount Lebanon team's got 1 guy hanging back. The shot's going to be gloved in front. And it looks like Mount Lebanon player's going to take a little bit of an exception here. Smallest guy on the ice giving it back to Upper St. Clair, and they'll skate away. Number 27, Westover, giving him a little bit of the business. Play taken in the corner here, the near board, where Stork will get that caught up in his skates. Good effort there by McCombs, and he'll clear the center ice area where it's picked up by Ackerman. And boy, Panthers starting to get a little frustrated here. And Ackerman's got to be careful with the stick work. Picked up by Ackerman. He's got a trailer, and he's put to the ice. It's loose! Oh my, and the Panthers unable to cash in, and it seemed like an eternity that was hanging in the goal crease. Taken by Mount Lebanon. They'll bank it back to center here. A heavy hit on Stork as he tries to play it. And it looks like we're going to have a roughing minor here, and that penalty is going to be dished out here at the 3:56 mark. And it looks like Ackerman's going to get the gate here, and better be careful because
Connor, go in and shut up.
3:56 the time of the penalty. Ackerman's going to get a roughing minor. I think the Panthers are showing a little bit of frustration here late in the second. And the Panthers now will have to kill a man advantage for the next 2 minutes. Taken by Mount Lebanon. Good effort there by Littman as he comes into the high slot, and a wrister from 20, but a better save by Ambrose, and he'll redirect that into the meshing. And we'll have a stop and play with 3:40 to go in the second period, 1:44 in the man advantage. Good face-off win there by Boyd. He'll redirect it behind the goal to Woomer, and that'll come off his blade. Good effort there by the Blue Devils, where Farrell will play it. Finally going to be picked up by Woomer, and he'll bank it off the near board. And Cassidy's going to chase after it, where he'll meet Kang, who's played by Littman. Good effort there by the Panthers on a very good forecheck here, where Cassidy will tie it up on the far board. Going to take on 2 Mount Lebanon players. pair of 18s will come out of it, where Mount Lebanon takes a power move and Nelson to the goal. Farrell's going to lose his edge, and the play will come back to center with 53 seconds remaining in the Mount Lebanon power play. Well, that was kind of a weird play where it came off the skate of the Blue Devil. Right back on the attack comes Mount Lebanon. Shot's going to go wide. Kept in at the near point here where Littman will play it. And Woomer with an excellent opportunity to clear the zone. And that'll kill precious seconds off the man advantage. One last rush with 20 seconds to go for Mount Lebanon. Taken on the near board where Littman will play it and redirect it out by the Panthers. And the Panthers have successfully killed the shorthanded situation. Taken across the zone where Gershenok was traveling right through the crease. We redirected by Colcom Leiden in the corner. Comes back to the near board where it's kicked back to center, but Mount Lebanon will get there first, where Honkala will play it. Challenged by Boyd. Oh, be careful here. A good effort there by Puccetti, and I think Honkala held on to the puck a little bit too long here and got away with one down deep. Big hit there in the corner, and Mount Lebanon again content to clear it out. And one thing you've got to guard against, Lisa, if this team in Mount Lebanon gets the next goal, could be a very difficult situation, because this is where the speed of this team can hunker down and play defense. So I think it's really, really important for the Panthers to get this next goal.
Come on.
And we're going to have a delayed offside here with 51.6 seconds remaining. And they're going to take it all the way back into the attack zone and face it off to the right of goaltender Ambrose. Late change for the Panthers, where Ackerman will come out. Face-off controlled by the Panthers, where McCombs will skate it back to center. Got a trailer in Cassidy. He's going to take it with speed, and boy, I'll tell you, the stick work all over Cassidy today, and they're letting him really get away with a lot of physical play against our forward. And another good wrister by Mount Lebanon right on, and a cradle save by Ambrose. But I'll tell you, I've seen multiple shots with the stick come up close to the shoulders and mask of Cassidy, and nothing's been called all night.
Nope.
And it seems like they're pretty aggressively going after our gifted scorer. Back to the point, and a weak effort there goes towards the goal, blocked in front. Ackerman on a little mini opportunity, a centering pass, oh my, goes right to Cassidy, and he one-times it from 10 feet, and that kind of came off his blade. It's right back to center with 12 seconds to go. Stork's going to have to wait for McCombs to check up. Taken by Cassidy. Drop pass, it's loose in front. Oh my, and another good save by Kirshner with 1 to go, and that'll do it.
Again, this one. We want.
Wow, and another exciting finish here into the second period. Panthers with a late flurry and another good opportunity, but to the credit of Mount Lebanon, their defense has been pretty aggressive. Very physical play here by Mount Lebanon. The refs are letting them play, and a pretty stellar performance by the call-up goaltender in Kirshner. So, got 17 minutes to play. We're going to let them cut the ice. It's anyone's ball game, and we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. Tied it 1-1 after 2. We'll be back in a moment. And we're back for third period action. Nice to see some of the alumni here from former Upper St. Clair teams. C.J. Murray, Justin Sella. C.J. Murray now playing for the Washington and Jefferson team right down the road from my place at South Point. I'll have to check out the hockey down at the South Point venue. Well, Panthers find themselves in a little bit of a barn burner here. Always seem to be these tough, tightly contested games against Mount Lebanon. Kirshner, the call-up goaltender, having just a wonderful performance here. Pretty much minimal shots on goal here for both teams. Very tightly contested game, and Mount Lebanon kind of playing this torpedo system where they're hanging one guy back and playing one defenseman and trying to attract the Upper St. Clair player and draw a defenseman back, and it seems to be working here with the 4-on-4 open ice. Well, Panthers got to get a quick strike here, and this could come down to be a one-goal game. Taken here by number 19, Honkala, and he's having a really good game here. Play comes right on to Cassidy, takes a big drive. Oh, what a save by Kirshner, and he ripped it from 25, and a quality shot there by Cassidy, and Kirshner holds his ground. A big-time save to keep Mount Lebanon in the game. Stop and play with 15:56 to go here in the third, and face-off will be to the right of the Blue Devil goaltender. Good play there by Ackerman, but that'll come by the mark. Going to be taken by number 7, Kang, and he'll redirect that shot right on. A good save by Ambrose. Play is loose, shot on. Oh, another big save by Ambrose. And he had him from point blank from 5, and Ambrose held his ground. We may look back on that save down deep because that was a quality scoring opportunity for Mount Lebanon. We picked up here by the Blue Devils, and a good outlet pass comes right on the tape of Westover, and a shot's going to be an easy glove save by Ambrose, and he'll hold on with 15:15 remaining in the third, and the Panthers still find themselves tied at 1. Face-off controlled by the Panthers. Oh, bodies flying everywhere. Be careful here. Loose puck shot in by Gershnock. That play will go wide, and a good effort there by Alibrand as he chips it back to center. Play comes right on the tape to Boyd. A centering pass. Oh, my. And Puccetti unable to cash it in. He tried to one-time it out of the air, and right back on the attack comes Mount Lebanon. Oh, and Alibrand gets a stick up high on Gershnock. Nothing called. Back to center where it'll be played by Honkala. And he'll redirect it in on an icing play. And both teams will get some fresh troops out there with 14:35 remaining in the third. And the face-off will be to the left of Kirshner, the goaltender for Mount Lebanon. Face-off win there by Ackerman. Oh, we're going to get a penalty here on Mount Lebanon. Oh my, we're going to get, I think, a tripping minor. And the turkey is indeed on the table. And with 14:29 to go, the Panthers will find themselves here with a man advantage. Penalty will go to number 7, Thomas Kang. And the minor penalty will be at the 14:29 mark. Now we're going to get another minor penalty here, and boy, I'll tell you, assistant captain number 91 just really battling here today out of frustration. The first game back from injury, and he's going to find himself now with a misconduct penalty, and that'll even up the play here on the ice, where the Panthers now will skate 5-on-5. Not sure what that was all about, but Panthers now find themselves going from a man advantage to an even up situation. Play by Alibrand, taken right on to Cassidy. He's going to wheel and deal, goes to the backhand. Shot, oh, in front. He couldn't get it to Boyd. Back to the point where it's played in by Stork. basically a 4-on-4 here as Alibrand forced to play out of the zone with the Mount Lebanon player hanging back at center. Should be some good open ice for the Panthers here. Taken by Stork, deflected, and cross-checked by Boyd with nothing called. And it comes all the way out of the zone where Alibrand will take it and just redirect it back in on a delayed offside. Now it's kind of got the Panthers out of their comfort zone here. They're going to have an offside play here with 13:34 remaining now in the third. So you would think there's some open ice here, but one of the disadvantages, Lisa, to playing with basically a guy hanging back at center is you lose one of your point men. So in a classic example there, that play would have been kept in traditionally on a power play at the point, but it came back out to the neutral ice area, and the Panthers were basically disrupted as Alibrand had to kick it in, but were called on a delayed offside. Taken by Koch here. Redirect comes back to Crockett, and we're looking for somebody to step up here and notch a tally, and that play will be deflected into the meshing. And it looks like the Panthers will go on a little bit of a mini change here with 13:09 remaining in the third period. And a shot on again by the Panthers, a good save by number 36, Kirshner.
The goalie's keeping them in this
Yeah, he
game.
sure is, playing a great game. He may find himself being called up more than once. Little errant pass here, taken by Cassidy on a give and go with Boyd in front. And boy, Mount Lebanon just quick to close and really aggressive with the stick work. Taken by Woomer and keeps it in neatly at the left point. Over to Boyd, and once again, they just close Mount Lebanon on the puck very quickly. Shot on, another good save in front by Kirshner. And he's got the crowd behind him now. One-timer can't connect. Boy, once again, the stick work on Cassidy, quite evident here. Honkala taking a two-hander, and he'll skate back to center with it. He'll check back up, and a good effort there by Woomer to thwart the play. Heavy hit there by Cassidy in the corner. Finally going to be picked up here by Boyd, and it's been all Upper St. Clair on the offensive attack. It's almost like Mount Lebanon's playing for a tie here. Down deep shot, oh my, and that's kicked into the corner as Cassidy had another golden opportunity in front. All Upper St. Clair on the offense here. Back to Cassidy, gives it back to the point. Alibrand with a drive, and he scores! Oh my, it looked like Kirshner cradled it, but it went under his arm, and Alibrand's going to get the tally from the right point. Good effort there by Cassidy as he got it back, and the Panthers get that all-important go-ahead goal. Alibrand from the right point with a blistering shot right under the blocker of Kirshner. Time of the goal at 11:49, and the Panthers now lead 2-1 in the third period. Well, that foils plan B for Mount Lebanon. Now they've got to find themselves not being able to protect a goal lead here. They're trailing by one, and pretty much with not much offense here in the third. We'll see what they do to turn that around. Good effort there as that shot went right on, and another good save by Kirshner. And he'll hold on with 11:27 to go in the contest. Panthers enjoying a 2-1 lead. Yeah, that was really the first opportunity Alibrand, Lisa, has had to get into the zone. Took an aggressive move from center and came across the blue stripe, and a good play there by Austin Cassidy as he saw Alibrand trailing and got the puck to him, and he blistered a shot from 40. And it's loose in front. Oh, it's still loose. And I thought Cassidy raised his stick, but a good save again in front by Kirshner as the Panthers were buzzing all around the ice. And a good save here by number 36, and he'll hold on. And we're going to face it off to the left of the Blue Devil goaltender. Face-off controlled by the Panthers, but that will come all the way back to center where McVeigh will take a backhand into the zone. Mount Lebanon banks it across the far board where Holcomb will play it. Looks to redirect it ahead to Cassidy, and he's coming down the left wing. Shot, oh, big glove save again by Kirshner, and he says no, and he'll hold on. And Panthers getting an incredible offensive first 6 minutes of this third period.
Point streak isn't working. Point streak's not on. Dave's texting me.
Oh, taken by McCombs, and he takes a heavy hit there at center. Play comes back where Leiden will not only play the Mount Lebanon player, but he gets back into the zone. A quick shot on, I think the first for Mount Lebanon here in the third, and Ambrose will hold on. And we'll face it off to the right of the Panther goaltender. Well, both coaches jockeying here for position here, and we're going to face it off again, and a lot of chirping going on both benches. Good face-off win there by Puccetti, but stolen by Mount Lebanon. Wide angle shot taken by Nelson. That'll go. Missed the near board. Taken by Puccetti coming off that big explosive 5-goal game. Shot right on by Boyd, and that'll hit the mask of Kirshner, and he'll hold on again, and another quick stop and play, and another quick line change by both teams. Once again, Panthers employing pretty much a 3-line system here tonight. A full arsenal of Panthers on the bench, and the coach doing an excellent job getting a lot of playing time by multiple lines. Taken by Cassidy here, and he's going to outlet to Puccetti, who looks to drop it to Boyd, comes off the blade, takes it wide, and a good play by Honkala as he closed on Boyd to force him behind the goal. Taken by Mount Lebanon. That's going to be an icing play, and he got to within 2 feet of the center ice zone, and instead of delaying his shot, he kicked it in, and the official right on top of that call. Icing indeed is called with 9:55 now remaining in the third. And the face-off will be in the attack zone where Crockett will take the draw for the Panthers. Another face-off win. Panthers doing an excellent job in this game with face-off wins. Shot by Leiden, going to be blocked in front. He'll aggressively go after the puck. Good effort there by Leiden as he keeps the play in the zone. Play comes all the way behind the goal where Littman looks to play it. Shot's going to go way wide. Kept in again by Leiden. A good effort. Ackerman's got a trailer in Crockett, unable to connect. He's going to try to beat 2 players. Can't get by. Taken by Ackerman. He'll avoid a check. McCombs will dish it out. Bodies everywhere. McCombs will have to wait till his team gets on side, and we're going to have an injury whistle here where number 27 is down. Christopher Westover lost his blade, and not sure why they blew that whistle, but we'll have a stop and play now with 9:12 to go. And the face-off will be to the right of goaltender Kirshner. Coach Hornak negotiating for the play and face-off to come outside the blue line, but indeed the play was stopped by a downed number 27, Mount Lebanon Westover. So indeed that faceoff should stay in the attack zone for the Panthers, and it was a good effort, but to no avail. Good effort there by Puccetti. He keeps it in. Play by Cassidy over to Boyd, and wow, once again, Mount Lebanon just really quick to close on our forwards here. Seems like they get the puck, and the next thing you know, you've got not only one, but two blue jerseys on. Taken by Cassidy, again, hounded by a Mount Lebanon player. Can only just kick it into the corner. Taken back at the point by Stork, and he'll redirect it where nobody's home. Play goes to Boyd where Cassidy looks to play it. And finally skated back to center on an aggressive move by Mount Lebanon. Play taken by number 11, Manzo, but he's unable to penetrate the zone. And right back on the attack comes Stork, and he's going to go by four bodies, and a good shot on it's loose. And another good save there by Kirshner. And I'll tell you, that's a little nifty play by Stork as he used the Mount Lebanon, and Lisa's laughing about something.
I like that. Just kind of knocked them both in.
But that's one way to score. But actually, Stork had a pretty interesting play there where he used the Mount Lebanon defense to screen Kirshner. And a good effort as he pretty much beat 3 or 4 Mount Lebanon Blue Devils. Play taken by number 18, Nelson, into the corner. Going to be helped out here behind the goal by number 40, Fallon, and he's got a tally on the evening. Good effort there by Leiden as he's going to kick it back to center. And Grims takes a 9-iron and chips it back into the zone where Honkala will play it. And just playing give and go at the neutral ice area here. 7:35 remains in the third. Play comes off the blade of Baradone, and Koch will go to the board. Played by Nelson in the corner, and he's going to be tied up and helped out by Baradone, but we'll have a whistle. Excuse me, number 42 for the Panthers, Grimm. And the puck stuck in the net, and we'll face it off outside the blue line with 7:23 remaining in the third. Panthers clinging to a 2-1 lead. Now, this is one you just, Lisa, want to get out of Dodge and chalk up the victory, and not too many accolades. Just move on and play another game. Oh my, it's loose. Oh, we're going to have a penalty here.
Oh, no.
We got a tripping minor. And boy, Ambrose kind of lost sight of that puck at one time and was flirting on the goal crease, and luckily the puck and the net came off the moorings. But McCombs, if there ever was a good penalty, that perhaps could have been here late in the third. Mount Lebanon's going to go on a power play of their own at the 7:13 mark. Minor penalty to number 28, McCombs, for tripping. But that puck was loose in front of the goal, and we're going to have a timeout here by Mount Lebanon. And they're going to regroup. And this is a really good opportunity to get back in this game.
They don't.
Don't know much about this Kirshner guy, but boy, I'll tell you, once again, for Mount Lebanon, just probably a junior varsity call-up, and filling in admirably here, because pretty much their starting goaltender, Clay Wida, pretty much has gone the distance for Mount Lebanon, starting all 8 games with a 2-6 record and a goals against average of 4.88, save percentage of .89. But Kirshner, a formidable fill-in, and number 35, Fetchy, apparently is the backup goaltender today. 7:13 remains in the third. Mount Lebanon on a 2-minute power play. And a shot going to go right on, and a heads up Ambrose will hold on as 1 second ticks off the clock, and we'll do it again to the left of the Panther goaltender. And Boyd's going to win that draw as he normally does. Number 2, our forward, a excellent face-off for the Panthers. Into the corner, a shot's going to get directed into the corner where Alibrand will try to drive it out. It's kept in neatly at the right point by number 9, Ward. Play goes all the way across the blue stripe to the far point. Taken in the high slot by number 7, Kang. That shot's going to go high and wide. And finally going to be picked up by Upper St. Clair, and they'll clear it the length of the ice. Kirshner's going to redirect it in the corner, but Cassidy will be a first to play there. 1:10 remains in the man advantage. Skating back to center where taken by number 9, Ward, and he's on his off wing. He'll check up in the corner and he looks for a trailer. Tries to go back to the point but passes it back to himself. Give and go behind the goal where Ward will play it. Loose in front. Kicked into the corner, and boy, once again the stick up high on Cassidy. Mount Lebanon will come out of the mix, and a backhanded effort kicked into the corner by Ambrose. Good effort there by Stork as he'll aggressively take it. Playing 3 Mount Lebanon players, and a good check there by Cassidy, and right back on the attack comes Boyd. He'll check up as he'll have to beat 3 Blue Devil jerseys, and Boyd takes a heavy hit in the corner as he gives up his body. Taken by Ackerman, and he'll be helped out here by Boyd. Play comes back to center, and a good effort here by number 91, Ackerman. Right back on the attack with 3 seconds to go. Oh my, and Ackerman's going to mix it up there with Kang, and they both skate away. Play is loose, and a centering pass comes right in front. It's loose. Be careful here. Right through the crease. Shot's going to go on and deflected in front by Ackerman. Play comes behind where Crockett will mix it up with Woomer. Woomer's going to battle with 2 jerseys. Helped out again by Crockett, and a good effort there by the Panthers. Kirshner's going to be forced to play that, so icing will be waved off here. Play comes into the near board where Honkel is unable to control it. It's a giveaway here. Shot on. Oh my, and another big save and an effort there by Crockett. And again, a very interesting whistle here. The goaltender puts his hand up because he lost his glove, but I thought they only do that if the mask is off. But a couple interesting stop-and plays here. But it's worked. Well, that one's a mystery to me as well. But with 4, usually if the mask comes off, they'll blow the whistle because of safety features. But a glove or a stick, you're on your own. And that's why sometimes even a defensive player, Lisa, you'll find give up his stick to the goaltender. But Panthers are going to enjoy and use their one and only timeout right now with 4:27 to go. Panthers successfully killing a shorthanded situation by the penalty on McCombs. And with 4:27 to go, they're going to rest the troops. And this is where you got to just kind of hang back and win this game by 1. Well, the Panthers will definitely dodge a bullet if they get out of Dodge here with the victory. A team that on paper looked like it was going to be pretty much elementary, but to Mount Lebanon's credit, with multiple injuries and boys out with colds and flus, Mount Lebanon's pretty much had a pretty interesting and formidable effort against the 3-1-1 Panthers here this evening. 4:27 remains in the contest. Boyd will take the draw and once again wins that. Shot's going to be right on, and Kirshner again in very good position, and he'll cradle it. And we'll do it again to the right of the Blue Devil goaltender. This time faceoff's controlled by Mount Lebanon, and they'll chip it right into the bench, and we'll do it again for a third time.
Basketball.
Third time's a charm. And Boyd's going to win his own faceoff. Redirects it into the corner. Albrand with a tally shot on. Oh, again, off the mask for a second time this evening. Good shot there by Albrand, and he's got a tally on the evening. Taken by the Blue Devils, where Manzo's going to take him. He'll take a heavy hit by Albrand as he's dishing out checks like the first of the month. Taken over in the corner, shot on, score! And ladies and gentlemen, ring it home. Boyd's going to ram it up deep. And the Panthers go on a 3-1 lead and a mini break. Pretty much first odd man break of the evening. And Boyd made no doubt about it, coming on the off wing, and he rams it on a water bottle goal, top shelf. And the Panthers now enjoy a 3-1 lead with 3:52 to go here in the third. Well, if you ever needed a cushion, that was a perfect timing. Play's going to be deflected and carried the length of the ice, where icing will be waved off, where Ackerman will mix it up with Crockett down deep. Combs kicks it into the corner, where Mount Lebanon will be forced to play it onto the far boards, but number 25, McVeigh will get there first, taken by Ackerman. He takes it wide, and he's got number 18, Nelson, draped all over him. Play comes into the corner, where a good effort there by Crockett, right back to Ackerman as he passes it back to himself. Avoids a check. It's loose in front. McCombs with an opportunity as he has a tally also on the evening. Taken by Ackerman. He's got a trailer, and McVeigh, a shot on, score! And ladies and gentlemen, now we can relax. And the floodgates have come open. Will McVeigh's going to get a tally. And the Panthers with two quick late strikes in the third. McVeigh with a big-time shot, another right-handed shot on the off wing. And he seals the victory here for Upper St. Clair with 3:02 to go in the third. Well, a much-needed timeout, and Cassidy's going to get that puck for McVeigh, and that's going to be probably his first goal also on the evening and on the season. And with 2:55 to go, Panthers now enjoy a 3-goal lead. Faceoff taken, controlled by Mount Lebanon. Carried into the corner by Koch. Helped out by Baradone, and he's going to pick up the loose mail. And boy, now Mount Lebanon's gambling here with Grimm on the left point. Baradone risks it wide. He helped out again by Koch down deep. Play comes back to the point where Woomer with a good effort to keep it in. Taken by Coco, a little spin around move. Oh my! Baradone with an excellent opportunity, and the floodgates are starting to open here for the Panthers. But a good save there by Kirshner as he had Baradone point blank from 5. Taken by Koch, and he'll redirect it back to center, and the Panthers now go on a change with 2:02 to go in the third. Cross-ice pass will be redeflected in by Saramac, and we haven't called much of his name late in the third. Shot on, score! And I think Saramac's going to get the goal here. A late goal at the 150 mark. I think he got his own rebound. And that goal will come at 150. I believe that was number 8. Steven Saramac, and he'll get his 5th goal of the season. And the time of that goal was 1:50 in the third. Taken by Puccetti, and he'll take a wide angle shot on his off wing. Comes back into the corner, and wow, how big are those 3 late goals by the Panthers. Mount Lebanon's going to skate all the way back. We're going to have an offside play here. And you've got to believe Mount Lebanon's still in this game with trailing by 2. There's got to be a point in time where you might think about pulling goaltender Kirshner. And we'll see what's on the plate for head coach David Hornak. Faceoff will be taken by Saramac and controlled by Upper St. Clair. Taken by Alibrand, but he'll give it away at center here, and Saramac's going to take it wide. Shot's going to go kicked into the corner where Stork will play it. Back to the point, and a good effort there by Cassidy, and he gets it back to center. Boy, once again, Mount Lebanon very quick to get back into play. Oh, heavy hit there by Alibrand, and he got the gloves up high. And he put him on his wallet with 1 minute to go. Alibrand, a formidable winner of the Merrill Lynch Strong Leg Bull Award for 2011 and 12. And there was evidence there. And they are pulling the goaltender in favor of an extra attacker, now skating 6 on 5. Mount Lebanon trailing by 2. Can't keep it in at the blue line, so they'll be forced to take it back to center where Conti will wrist it behind the goal. And Alibrand, be careful here. He banks it off the glass. 26 seconds to go in the contest. Comes a loose puck, and Cassidy's going to wrist it. That's just going to go wide. Kind of shot it blindly, but his gifted feel for the ice thought he had it right on goal, and that just missed by a foot. Right back on the attack comes Kang, and he'll take it wide. Good save there by Ambrose. It kicks into the corner, and looks like we're going to get a late call here. A high sticking minor, and I'm not sure, but that could be the curfew anyway, and that'll do it, folks. The 10-10 pizza, as I like to say, has been ordered, and with 4.8 seconds to go, the game will be curfewed, and the Panthers will come away with a very, very tightly contested game, 4-2. And it wasn't until late in the third where this game went into a 1-1 situation. But the Panthers are going to skate away with a victory here, and boy, a much-needed victory to take their record to 4-1-1. So a pretty tightly contested game. You wouldn't think on paper at 2-8 Mount Lebanon would bring much to the table, but Mount Lebanon with a formidable effort here, and Panthers dodge a big-time bullet and take the victory. So we're running out of battery, Lisa says. So we're going to let them go and enjoy the game. And special thanks to Lisa Ambrose on the camera. Kurt Caruth signing off tonight on the Panthers Television Network. Good night, everybody.